Hey everyone, it's Steven with Red Rock Real Estate. Hey, did you feel the recent market shift? I mean, it happened so fast that some of my clients actually got market whiplash. We felt a huge pause while everyone was assessing what is actually happening. And I keep hearing some of my friends and clients say, you know what, I'm going to wait until the market crashes to buy or sell. Well, this market is not going to crash. And let me tell you and share with you why this cycle is nothing like 2008. First of all, real estate is controlled by supply and demand, nothing else, not even rates. In fact, in the 1980s, when rates climbed to 18%, home prices softened, but they didn't crash. So how is 2008 different from today's market? Well, first of all, 2008 was the year of the stated income loans. Per Google, a stated income loan is a mortgage where the lender does not verify the borrower's income by looking at their pay stubs, their income tax returns. Instead, they take the borrower's word simply by stating their income and going from there. So many buyers got into debt way over their heads and with huge loans that they were not actually qualified for. These loans had balloon payments, but that made it easy to get into, but hard to pay, and then easier to walk away from. Well, with that, the market flooded with foreclosures. That created high supply, low demand. So remember, supply and demand control the market. The current supply today of homes is about 1/4 of what it was in 2007. 3.7 million homes on the market in 07 versus today is around 800,000. Building starts in 07 were at 2.1 million, and today they're about 1.4 million, about half. So what caused the lack of inventory? Well, the housing starts, they got jacked by the supply chain issues that caused materials to go way up and delay construction schedules. I mean, remember when COVID hit? Remember, flatten the curve. Everything's locked down. Businesses were shut down. Manufacturing stopped, which caused supply chain issues. And then that caused so low supply, high demand, and prices skyrocketed. Lumber prices went from an average of $600 per board foot to over $1,700 for a while. And even with the outrageous prices, buyers, especially from out of state, were willing to pay crazy amounts because they were tired of the bidding wars and they needed a place to land. That kept supply low. So again, supply has to exceed demand for prices to come down. We're not even close. Part of it was also perception. I mean, like the toilet paper crisis. I mean, I think there was plenty to go around, but once consumers started crying wolf that there was a run on it, of course, the shelves emptied overnight. So right now there is way too much demand for homes. The current market shift is a hiccup in the reaction to the Feds raising the rates. And even if it was at 8%, that would still be historical middle of the road rate. So remember, it's about perception. During the run on homes in 04 and through 06, the rate was in the sixes. But now that we've seen rates go in the low twos, it's a shock to the system. In fact, many new home buyers have never seen anything over 4% until now. So perspective is also watching gas prices go over $5 per gallon, but slightly being relieved when they come back to $4.50 range. So let's recap about supply and demand. On the supply side, one, there is a shortage of existing homes on the market, and new home starts are down. And number two, there's very little to no foreclosures. On the demand side, there are 5 million more buyers, millennials, in their 30s that need a new home. Number two, there are 12 million more householders as our population has grown. And three, investors are buying 1 in 4 available homes. That is keeping supplies low. This looks nothing like 2008. The gap between supply and demand is way too big for there to be a crash. Plus, homeowners today are more equity rich than they've ever been. They have options. They have way more to work with versus being underwater in a loan like that people were in 2008. And even with rates that shot up to 6%, that are now come back a little bit down in the 5s, there's options to do a rate buy down or negotiate the sellers to pay for a rate buy down. Then you're looking like you're in the 4s. So now you're have options. It's still a great time to buy because, one, there's no bidding wars and there's no pressure to remove the appraisal and the inspection contingencies. And according to all the experts, home rate values are supposed to appreciate this year to around 8%, and next year between 3 and 4%, which is a normal, healthy market. So it's still a good time to sell. Just be prepared to be on the market for a normal 30 to 60 days at least. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.